There are links here to the economic situation, but of course this is a process that's been going on for quite some time in Europe and beyond. I think the Fratelli d'Italia, they represent a wider body of political populist movements within democracies and indeed further beyond Europe that have quite a clear idea of the purpose of the state. It's not fascist, that's quite right. I mean, many of these parties do have fascist roots, but they don't have the same emphasis on race. In fact, they have a very clear and I think quite strategic move away from the language of race that is kind of off-putting for voters and also creates lots of international attention. They've developed quite a competent discourse around culture and birth, and this has allowed them to, I think, gather a great deal of popular support in many ways, blaming lots of the problems that the state is faced by on external influences. So the centrality of migration, of international rules, hindering the capacity of the state to enact the best interests of the nation, to be able to act in the best interest of those born as Italian and so forth. These discourses are quite widespread, right? They're the same. You see them in the Sweden Democrats. You see them in the National Rally in France. They're quite common, and I think they predate this particular economic crisis. Of course, they did emerge gradually over the last decade or so, linked to the previous set of economic crises. So there is certainly a political economic link, but I think the ideas predate this particular one.